Alright, good morning. Hitchhiking to TwitchCon day 16. I'm in Portland, Oregon. I guess I'm in Vancouver, Washington. Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, Washington. It's like the same place, right? Morning, Sound Wrath. Alright. So I just got dropped off by Christine. But, horrible freaking... Oh, those new emotes. That's nice. Horrible night for Christine. So if you weren't on my Discord, then, wouldn't know, but... So after we ended the stream in the bar last night, we went back to Christine's car, and someone had broken into the car. They smashed the window and took pretty much everything that they deemed valuable, which was most of what she deemed valuable. So they took a ton of her stuff. Her hiking backpack, most of her hiking equipment, her laptop, her passport, her ukulele, ton of clothes, ton of books. So I didn't leave your bag there? Yes. See, and when I was leaving my bag there, I was like, or when I was taking my bag, I was like, leave your bag, or leave the bag, don't bring the bag. That's why I bring the bag, especially when we park on a city street in a city. That's why I bring the bag. So we brought the bag, and my stuff's okay, but she lost a lot of her stuff. But, so you know how we had that pay it forward money going on, and I'm like, I don't need this money, I'll give it to someone who needs it more than me? Well, we found someone that needs it a whole lot more than I do. So she got the pay it forward money. I think I'm gonna try and do something for the stream. You can contact her. Yeah, I will. I will. And I think what I want to do would be to see if we could raise money to help her get back to where she was today. So any donations today, I think I'll just keep track of that and send it on to her. And whatever form of payment, PayPal, Bits, whatever. And if someone charges it back, that's just on their conscience. And like that wouldn't be technically a business expense, so I'll just take the tax hit on the end of at the end of the year. But I just feel really bad for her. So like she doesn't have a ton of money. And they took pretty much everything of value from her. So I gave her what I had from the money that people gave me. But any money raised, any money that you donate today, or any money that anyone does in Bits, PayPal,
good guy, Trevor,
anything like that, I'll just forward on to her. I do need to keep track of that today, though, so I know how much to transfer there. I use a 56k mode. Thanks for 100 bits. Good guy, Trevor. Thank you. Where am I? Vancouver, Washington. Nice. Portland, Oregon. She's a very nice gal. She's a very nice girl. Vince, thanks for 100 bits. He's talking about Christine picked me up hitchhiking in Ritzville, just west of Spokane, Washington. Drove me all the way from there to Portland, and then got me a place to stay in Washington, or in Vancouver, Washington. I slept in Jesse's basement, the guy, green hat guy, where he's staying. I slept in their basement. There's like a McDonald's there. Let's just go grab a coffee, a little sandwich or something like that, and then we can discuss all this stuff. I just got dropped off here, so I started it here. was one of my favorite rides I've had in a long time, and I had a great time hanging out with her for the drive, and then her and her friends after, and it was just such a sour way to end the day. You get back to the car and there's broken glass everywhere and a bunch of stuff taken. You're like, oh, it's perfect. Hopefully this fog burns off later. I'm not in too much of a rush. Like I really don't want that much further to get to San Jose, and it's only Monday. So as far as me getting to San Jose on time, I'm like, do a couple hours here, a couple hours there, but we'll get there. Call the police the non-emergency number. Told them what happened, and they're like, yeah, for that stuff, it's just you file it online pretty much. You don't take anything on the phone. So yeah, she's gonna file a police report and all that jazz. Do you think moved all stuff in the trunk? Couldn't have enough room in the trunk for all her stuff. Like initially they weren't gonna go out, and then she got the call that they were gonna go out and grab a drink or two. So she went out and knit in Portland. His initial plan was to just meet at their place and at least drop off the stuff and go from there. That would have been ideal if she dropped off her valuables first. On the street near the bookstore, yeah. And it was a major street. It was lit up and everything like that. And there's a decent amount of traffic. Like, it wasn't crazy busy, but it is a pretty major street. Glad you took your stuff with you. I'm glad I took my stuff with me too. Because yeah, all I would have had with me would have been my jetpack, my modem, and antenna, and then my current streaming setup, and I'd have nothing else. So that would have been not ideal. Good morning. You do those 2 for $4 breakfast things and food?
We have a 2 for $5. They are 2 for $5.
2 for $5?
Yes.
And what's that?
And the muffin and sausage and the muffin.
Okay. Just have 1 minute?
No, it's just 15 minutes. It's not 15.
It's 2 for $5 for code for buy one McGrill, get one free.
Okay.
Could I get 2 bacon, egg, and cheese McGrills? Can I get medium coffee, 2 cream, 1 sugar? Yeah. Any scans? For here, please. Credit. Did she say I'm a skeleton? Maybe. I'm a little skeleton-y. slightly skeleton-esque. Good deal on griddle. It's still more expensive than the 2 for $4, because it would have been 2 for $4 for the 2 McGriddles, and then a coffee for $1, so it would have been $5 plus tax. But this was $6.50, including tax. Or is tax built in here? No taxes. It's just 50 cents tax. Okay. People target her car off the stream. I doubt it. It's possible. It's possible. I use 56k modem. This was 650 bits. I don't know if we're keeping track. Well, in theory, Twitch keeps track. It's just not always very accurate on the dashboard. Also, I on this pile of stuff in the back. Jay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Same of your stuff. I had all my stuff on me. I brought it all with me. When we went out drinking, I had my backpack. I had everything. So I didn't get anything taken, but Christine certainly did. On Discord. But connection here sucks, which is good. Go for to get a car repaired. I'm putting every donation today towards. I'm just gonna give it all to Christine. So yeah, it's me. We put that on screen? Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'll need Redog or something like that to do that. The freeze guy, thanks for the 900 bits. So yeah, everything that gets donated today, regardless of method of donation, so bits, PayPal, credit card, whatever, I'll just be passing that all along. With PayPal things, I'll take the liability that if someone charges back in the next 6 months on that donation, then that's just on me, but that's okay. I just want to get her back to where she was before that happened. Really appreciate that, the freeze guy. Yeah, we're gonna need some commands and stuff like that, so don't just tell a story all day. I feel really bad. Really bad. It's a great time. There's street cameras. The police don't really, like, if you're going to file a report, time, place, what was taken, all this stuff. But the police don't do too much about, like, breaking entries and stealing cars, for the most part. day was really great. How much did she lose? Her hiking backpack, a 70-liter hiking backpack. Most of her hiking equipment. At home. Here's renting a place. Okay, tried a different window. Made a different window. Trying a different window to place the jetpack and the antenna out of. Alright, I forgot what I was saying. What was I telling you? Oh yeah, the stuff that was taken. Lost her passport, which is annoying. Annoying to replace it. Laptop, ukulele, bunch of clothes, bunch of books. So they took a whole backpack, a whole suitcase, and the ukulele. So there's like 3 things, and then there's just lots of things in those things. Do you like mocha latte? Yeah, I like mochas. Chocolate, a little coffee, it's good. Who else steals a passport? It was just in a bag. Like they didn't go through everything, they just took what they deemed valuable. Why not? Thank you for the 600 bits. Thank you. Entry tokens. Guess I gotta play this McDonald's game. I got a bunch of tokens now. Why did she have a passport? Where is she from? She had a passport because so she can travel internationally. She had pretty much all her worldly belongings with her because she just travels, lives in different places, works. Right now she just moved here essentially to Vancouver, Washington. To like live here and like rebuild a bus.
For Christine, less than 3.
Caroline, thanks for the 100 bits for Christine. Yeah, she's going to Nepal, but that's not until February, so she'll be able to replace it. It's an extra expense and it's like extra annoyance. keeps the bag valuable items on show in the cart alone at night. Yeah, it wasn't. We didn't even think about that because the initial plan wasn't to go down for a couple drinks. We were only there till like 10:30, wasn't it? Something like that. It wasn't very late. His initial plan was to go to Jesse's place and like just do stuff there. Where am I? Vancouver, Washington. So if I'm hitchhiking out of town, I'll have to take transit down south through into Portland and to South Portland and then hitchhike out of there. So thank you so much for the 500 bits. I hope at the end of today when I can like, because I have her contact info and phone number and stuff and tell her how much you guys gave her. I hope that makes her spirits big because she's, like you saw her, she's just a very happy person. And like, it's a bad situation. Bad situation. Cheering 100 bits, give $1 to her? Yeah. You really off the top? Yeah, actually, yeah, I do want to do that. It's too hot. What happened? Did she wrong you? No, someone stole a bunch of stuff from her. From her car.
The last of my bits.
Like,
Hope it helps out. Smiley face.
I was lucky enough to make the decision to bring my backpack with me. Asolden. Thank you so much for the 2,679 bits. That's a ton of bits. Crazy amount of support for Christine. Crystal. Oh, wait. Had a space. But, holy. Soldan. Thank you so much. That's a ton of bits. Really appreciate that. Rain Mist. Thank you for the 400 bits. Kind of pretty undank. 500 bits. Thank you. Kind of pretty undank. How are we going to keep track of what's donated bit-wise? Well, I'd like to have something on the screen showing how much has been raised today. Like, in theory, Twitch keeps track of what's been donated that day. But it lags behind. It's not really, from my experience, been that precise. I think it would be nice to see how much we've raised today on this screen. I just don't know how to set it up. Maybe go through the VPS. She doesn't blame me, right? Live camera with possible location. No, she doesn't blame me. I really don't think it's from the stream. You can check out Streamlabs? Okay. For the day, okay. At least she seems to have some nice friends there. She's in one too. And like already, like her friends are there. Like one of them has like an extra ukulele with a broken string, but like we'll go together in a ukulele and stuff like that. There's definitely going to be some
One day we'll be back. We're up. Yes, we'll be back. So yeah, that's why I took my backpack with me. It would suck to have that all taken. Could it have been somebody watching the stream? I doubt it, but it could have been. I have enough info, I have her full name, I have her phone number. I specified. If you like to give Christine 1,000 bits I gave you towards your haircut, I'm going to share you. Yeah, I can do that. It's an extra $10. Crystal with the 1,500. Thank you so much, Crystal, for 1,500 bits. 2,500 total. So thank you very much, Crystal. I think this will raise your spirits a little bit. Yeah, bits, PayPal, whatever. Like when we did the banana suit thing, I only took bits because people can charge them back. And when there's incentive, and when they want people to, when someone wants me to do something silly, there'd be incentive for them to donate money just so I do something silly, but then charge it back afterwards. In this case, I'd hope that someone wouldn't donate money through PayPal and then charge it back, being that I'm, to someone that was had a shitty thing happen to them. If they do, then that's just on their conscience, and I'll front that cost. Impacts to office. Lose any personal memory stuff? Well, I think she said she's most sad about losing is the ukulele. I think she's had it for a long time. Like, ukuleles aren't that valuable. It's a decent one, but I think there's some sentimental value attached to that. Like this, people don't think they have to buy a package for support her, especially if you're European, so you're slapped with hefty tax and bit purchase. Would rather just donate directly. Yeah, I'm not sure what would be a good title to have. I'm not sure what a good title is, but we should have something that kind of reflects that. We should have a command essentially explaining what's going on and explaining how that's going to work. Is that the girl you were with last night? Yes, Christine. Drove me from Ritzville, Washington to Portland, and then back to Washington. Or to Vancouver, Washington. Vancouver, not DC. Washington, not DC. I mean, people suck. Yeah, it sucks. It does suck. And like, I think my stream has shown the kinder side of people, but there's still, people who do bad things. You're about to fly to San Jose, I think I'm going to beat you? No way. No way. Well, unless you have a very convoluted flight path with long layovers. Maybe I'll beat you. You just have to be flying for the next 3 days. Here's Christine. She picked me up yesterday. Drove me 5-6 hours to Portland. And then we went out for drinks with her friends. So, that was a crime of opportunity. So, she had all her stuff in there and went quickly downtown to see some friends. We were just there for like, what? We were there for like 2 hours. Back at like 10:30 to the car, then we're gonna go home. But it's enough time. And Gatu, thanks for the 1,000 bits. But to be there, might not need more than one more lift. Well, it'd be a very long lift, so I think I'll still need a few. Look at this. How many hours of driving, how many miles left. Like Portland's still a decent ways from San Jose, but like it's Monday. I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to get there. Close. I'm right around Portland, Oregon, which is next state up. What's our bit goal? I don't know what's the appropriate bit goal. I was just like, should we have a goal or should it just be a counter? Because I don't know the total out-of-pocket cost. It's a lot, but I don't know what's appropriate for. Possible to just have a counter, or should we have a? I don't even know. Just a counter, keeping track of it to see how much, and just see how much we can raise with no specific goal. In maps, you can check out the location of where the crime happened. Anything appropriate, whatever the amount her stuff was told to see, but we don't know that exactly right now. Insurance. She's some form of insurance, but I'm pretty sure the contents won't be covered by her insurance. Laptop, ukulele, passport, broken car window, all her clothes, books. So there's just a lot of miscellaneous things because they took her backpack, her suitcase, and her ukulele case. So within those backpack and suitcase, there's a lot of things. Still Poja, thanks for the 300 bits. Good thing you brought a bag with you. Yes. From Portland to Vancouver. Did you stay over at their house in New York so that you drove in, right? I slept in their basement, in Jesse's basement. Also, you guys being like, Jesse is bad vibes. Jesse was freaking cool. Jesse also through hiked the PCT. Just that alone makes me know that you're a cool person. Phone. This phone is not good. Really struggles with internet. I want to see how far San Jose is. There we go. Hours of driving, 677 miles. So 10 hours and 4 days. 2.5 hours of driving a day. This includes going to all through Vancouver and Portland. So Vancouver's just north of Portland. Yeah. So no matter what, Christine's going to be out of pocket a lot of money. Even insurance covers it, including deductible and stuff like that. Like, she's going to be out of a lot of money. So even if insurance covers a lot of costs, then I guess this is you had a shit day. Hopefully this cheers your spirits and gets you back to where you were before a little quicker. But she's going to figure that stuff out today. I'm going to contact her later today and see what the toll situation is. And let you guys know. But regardless, any money done in today is going direct to her. I will not take any. If you guys need proof of me transferring that, then I can. Or you can trust me, one of the two. When people want proof, they want proof. I put off hitchhiking for and I'm like in Vancouver, and it's probably not the best hitchhiking in Vancouver south to Portland. It's all commuter traffic on a weekday. I might have to just take public transit through in Portland to south Portland, and then hitchhike from there. And by the time I get down there, hopefully this fog will have lifted a little bit and traffic will clear a little bit. Can we donate to her? Every dollar in any form donated through the stream today will be directly donated to her. Where is she now? At Jesse's place. They're doing the bus thing.
I don't usually say much, but you're a nice person. She's a nice person too. So here's a little something.
Urian, thanks for the 1,000 bits. You don't say much, but you're a nice person. She's a nice person too. Here's a little something. That's a lot of something. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, Urian. Twitch volume. Maybe my mic's not doing the mic thing properly. Let me try something.
Where'd you get that? I like it.
Yeah, I'm streaming. So I document the process of hitchhiking. You know what hitchhiking is?
What?
You know what hitchhiking? I make a live video documentary on hitchhiking. So I got my bag, a bunch of cardboard. So I'm from Canada. I started this trip in Eastern Canada and then hitchhiked my way here, going to San Jose, California. Yeah. If you do want to see what I do, I'll give you a little card. See what I do.
Do you have like a YouTube channel?
It's Twitch TV. Do you know Twitch
The
TV?
lady whose stuff was
Have you heard of
stolen.
it? Yeah? Sweet. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam? Trevor?
What's up, Trevor?
Nice to meet you. Have a good one, man. Volume's better now? PDX Mount Hood, thank you for the $20 donation for the lady whose stuff was stolen. It's going direct to her. We'll do that tonight or tomorrow, I'll talk to her. Yeah, it was a... It's better than YouTube? It certainly is. I agree with you, Sandstorm. It's just the way that, like, if people that haven't heard of Twitch, I don't know how to describe it unless, like, it's like YouTube, but everything's live, and that makes it better. I think Christine's gonna be pretty happy. So, like, again, like, if you guys were watching a couple days ago in Missoula, I got dropped off in Missoula. Clark, who drove me there, he's like, yeah, I'll buy you dinner if you want to go get dinner. So he bought me dinner, we got some pizza. The people were sitting there behind us. They, this lady and these two guys in college, they're interested in what I was doing. They asked what I was doing. They thought it was interesting. And one lady gave me $100. The other guy gave me $20. So I was given $120. And initially she said she'd get me a hotel room, but then she came in the stream, said that she didn't feel it was her place to just get me a room, but she still wanted to support me in any way possible. So she came back and gave me money. And then I decided to not use it for a hotel room, and some people were upset about that. But she came into chat and explained that it was for anything that I wanted, and I said I didn't really need the money. I was going to give it to hopefully someone that needs it more. So I gave all that money to Christine because she just lost all her stuff. And then, well, not all her stuff, but pretty much they took the most valuable things. And then everything today that goes through the stream is going to be donated right to her. And I'll take, like, so donated $20, PayPal takes a fee. I'll cover it'll be $20. So if you donate $20, she'll get $20, even though PayPal takes a little cut from that. Everything you guys donate is going to her. Pretty sure she just has, like, the cheapest, most basic insurance. But I'm going to talk to her later today and see how the whole situation, because she's going to file a police report today. She's going to talk to her insurance today. Yeah. So they might replace the window or something, but we'll see. You're doing a good thing. I'm proud to have been watching such a great stream. Thank you, Zarek Rao. And let's hope this fog lifts so I can catch a couple rides today on a bright note. Thing is, though, with PayPal donors, people can charge back and would have to wait 6 months before taking the risk. Yeah, I've addressed that, and I said, like, for the banana suit thing, I'm like, it has to be with bits because people can't charge back through bits, really. In this case, I'm willing to take that risk on PayPal donations. Hopefully people wouldn't do that, you know, and it would just be on their conscience if they donated money to help someone that had a really bad day and then they charge that back. That would just be on your conscience, and I'm okay with fronting that cost if that happens. But for, like, the banana suit thing, since it was like there's incentive to make me do a silly thing, my thought was there's a good chance someone's just going to donate a bunch of money and then charge it back after I do the thing, and I thought that was a real possibility, so that's why I did bits for that. But for this, I'm hoping that because it's helping out someone that could use some help, people wouldn't do that. Yazoo Zone, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Really appreciate that, Yazoo Zone. Coach Kim from Missoula Money is going to a good person in a great time of need. And yeah, when I got it, I'm like, I'm going to give this money, or I want to pay it forward to people that need it more than I do. And we found someone that certainly needs it more than I do. Who's Christine? Christine picked me up just west of Spokane, Washington in Ritzville and drove me all the way to Portland, Oregon. After building a race for her, you should deliver it to her personally and stream it so you can see the reaction. If I stay in town, yeah. And I guess I'm really ahead of schedule, so we could do a Portland stream. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to contact April and Andrea. They're based out of Portland. I think just south of Portland, actually. I want to see if they're around. Was anyone here when we were streaming with April and Andrea? Those are the people, they kind of like have some legendary status in the Hitch live stream. April and Andrea, they made the not a murderer sign on the Hitchhiking America trip. Made the not a murderer sign. So, special place in this stream's history. The bit percent isn't going up. Yeah, I don't even know what the thing is. Impact is working on it though. We'll try and get that sorted. But yeah, I really like riding with Christine. I don't know, we seem to get along really well. It was just fun. She spends, I think, even more time outdoors than I do. So it's just, I don't know, I was excited to hang out with someone like that. Vloggers, thanks for the bits, and Tilted Beat, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Paying it forward for a good cause. Positive vibes, thanks for being a great person, Trev. Thank you so much, Tilted Beat, for the 1,000 bits. That's significant. Thank you. Will you be meeting up with her again, Trev? I might be. If I'm staying in the area, like maybe we can just do like a Portland and area stream. I'm gonna message April and Andrea on Instagram and see if they're busy, because they were really cool. We hung out for like a whole day and they let me crash at their Airbnb and stuff like that. So, two didn't run out of things. Yeah, for how long that drive was, we talked quite a bit.
Pretty close, huh? Hi, yeah, I just called. This is for my son, Sandy desk. I don't have it on. I think it's 2 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken.
Bars are getting updated. It's being worked on right now. Do a Portland stream day meet up, Christine, before you head out, and give her the money. Yeah, I could do something like that. She was super entertaining. I will never forget the 7-foot tall marshmallow. You got time before TwitchCon to enjoy a day there? Yeah. Well, this kind of Portlandy. Best out for a bit. I hope to be able to donate more today for Christine. Hey, thank you very much, Vince. It seemed awesome. It'd be nice to have her on stream again. I agree. Or where were they? So, I think they were in like Oregon City, which is just south of Portland or something. Is that right? Oh yeah, Oregon City is like way south of Portland. That's why you're one of the few streamers I watch regularly. Hey, thank you. 9827497395838392758473889. I've never actually read out the whole name. Now I have. I've done it once. You fall in love with that hipster girl? No, I just like her as a person. Just because I get along with someone doesn't mean I fall in love with them. They're just a cool person. Did you get to meet the other Trevor? No, I didn't. Take a Greyhound bus to California? No, there will be no Greyhound buses in my future. She's awesome. You even have the same taste in music. There you go. Alright. So I'm just sending Andrea a message right now. What size coffee is that? What's the great sugar, cream, or sugar? This is a medium coffee at McDonald's, and I get 2 creams and 1 sugar in mine.
Good luck to San Jose. Let's get some money for Christine.
Goal for the bits might need to be reset. It might be so high now. It will take a lot to move the market. Oh, we have a goal. I don't even know. I said ideally I think it would just be a counter. Ideally it would just be a counter rather than a goal, because I don't actually know what we should have as a goal. I don't know what's reasonable. So I just wanted it kind of there to keep track. Might be in San Jose ahead of TwitchCon. Yeah, I'm not in much of a rush because I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's on Friday. So I've got 4 full days, and then it's on the 5th day. And it's 10 hours of drive time. Easy. Easy. Harvey, Kate,